General, welcome to my stream, or recording if you're watching this later. Today we're going to be playing Remnant From the Ashes. This isn't Remnant 2, which came out sometime this week. Don't have that, but this is what I do have, which is the predecessor, which is still a pretty good game. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I figured I'd sort of jump on, show some people what it's like, and we can just have some fun. I really like it. I played it through a couple times. I've recently got back into it, actually without realizing that the second one was about to drop. But if I had the second one, I'd probably be playing that right now, but I don't. So we'll play this for a bit and have some fun. We'll step back in memory lane. I don't think anyone's going to jump on, but you know what? Let's make this a public game anyway. I should play through the tutorial and the opening level. I don't think I skipped it. Yeah, excellent. Let's get a bit of story.
What can we do when our last hope fails? That you must discover. Our last hope sailed this sea before you, in search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations. An end was found, or so we thought, when the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home. Only the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned. Your journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shroud. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our royal, face what lurks within.
Glub, 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 glub.
When our last hope fails, another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
Yeah, about that. I think I'm drowning. Interestingly enough, this game's kind of been described as a Souls-like, which honestly, I'm not 100% sure what classifies as quote-unquote Souls-like. Mainly because, like, I mean, it has a difficulty setting, for one, which Souls don't. It's not as hard, honestly. I've finished this through several times. Granted, I've mainly played it on normal. I don't feel the need to go real hard on a game if I don't have to, unless I'm feeling particularly into it. Sometimes you just want to chillax with something. And honestly, I find this to be a nice relaxing game. It's not too hard. It's not easy, it doesn't baby you. But,
this is looking good.
Quite dodge that properly. That's right. There's a stamina bar, which I think some people use to describe it to Dark Souls. It's got stamina bars, it's got a re-healing health thing, you get your checkpoints like bonfires and stuff, but I mean, is that enough to make it a Souls-like? It certainly doesn't quite have... Oh, I don't think it has enough forgiving nature. I know when I played it through the first time, there was some stuff that really struggled me, and I probably will die a few times. Because, you know, as I said, it's not a game that babies you per se. Oh. My melee game on this is not fantastic, as I normally have a gun. Though you can play it through mostly melee. Seen some people do a challenge runs. There's a couple of spots where you need the gun, mainly for interactions with stuff rather than actually killing. But and the stamina doesn't affect your attacks. It's only for dodging and sprinting. So yeah, it is a resource to keep an eye on. You can't just sort of roll forever, but I think it's fairly reliable and good. Just choose your dodges carefully and you're pretty much good to go. And I sort of pre-set up my creator character because I figured you guys don't want to see me fiddling with knobs and dials. It's not a hugely detailed character creator, so you're not missing out on much. I just think this cutscene gives me way too much credit. I know, I recently learned that there's actually a game before this one. So Remnant 3 is actually technically
Hang in there.
kind of
Gonna be okay.
the third game in the series, I think. I don't know if Ashes of Kronos is directly connected. It's made by the same people. There's a lot of aesthetic similarities. I've touched on it. I haven't actually played much of it. But I had a look at it a little bit, and yeah, it's got the crystals and things, so it looks very similar. Got an interesting mechanic where if you die, you age a year, and then before popping back up at the checkpoint. So it's basically, that one's more Dark Souls-y in my opinion. But it's Dark Souls if when you died, you aged.
Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad.
Which is an interesting mechanic. I didn't get very far in it, but... Alright, we have a kid here.
I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could. Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Rigler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back.
Mark, was that dude that I tried to save?
Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place.
I don't need a
I'll
place.
see you later.
I just need a path. Alright. Actually, what I need is a gun.
Well, well. Look who's awake.
Sorry, my alarm didn't go
You
off.
put up quite a fight outside our gates.
Let's go. Where's my weapon?
It's with Riggs downstairs. If everything checks out here, I'll see you get it back. I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the root have you.
Yeah, let's give it a straight answer.
No one has been in that tower in a very long time, but you've got no chance of getting there in this storm. Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what, you want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
Alright, what do you need?
First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here.
No, my cough is still persisting a little bit. It is getting better though. Medicine is a fantastic thing. So I think I'm sounding better. You guys be the judge of that. Another way out?
It's not a door, exactly. And it may not even work. The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here. Because I'm not losing any more of my people today. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs about your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the root.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
You do this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here.
The good old, I don't know you, so you're expendable rule. An adventurer's bread and butter, that. Where's Riggs? Are you Riggs? I think you're Riggs from memory.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again.
I know everybody's name.
Welcome to Ward 13.
I just know this is Gear Fella. Right, he's got a name tag. Riggs, there he is.
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your, sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point.
Oh, but it had sentimental value, I'm sure.
She found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor. Good luck down there.
Alright, let's find Ace. The reactor is this way, I believe. Past some control panels. A ominous and slightly scientific looking setup. Bunch of folk, or hey folk, is that a guy there? No, that's a dude there. That's armor on a rack. Okay, moving on. It's got a big radiation sign. I'm assuming this is the place. I say as if I don't know exactly where I'm going.
What? Where the hell did you come from?
The door?
Nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace.
Came from the
Ace
door.
Cotterill? You?
that right? Well, you found it. Starting that relic could mean trouble, though. So, you ever start a reactor? Well, it makes a lot of noise, for starters. Lucky for you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh?
Yes, please.
Let's see if I can find you something.
Okay, here we get our class. So it doesn't have a huge impact in the late game stuff, but it does determine what we start with. Gives us a mod, which is kind of a special ability that slots into the weapons, and the starting equipment. I think we all start with a repeater pistol. Yeah, so we all got to get a repeater pistol, and then we get another weapon to start off with, which can be acquired later on. So there we go. We've got a hammer, shotgun, and the hotshot mod. I do like the hotshot mod. It's really good. Ex-cultist is what I normally play, because it's kind of your wizardy class. It's the armor set recharges your mods and stuff, so you can use them more often. And he comes with a healing ability, which is kind of nice. And also I like the outfit. Hunter doesn't look too bad. The hunting rifle would be kind of nice. Usually there's a sniper rifle you can get later on that I kind of like, so the hunter rifle I'm assuming is similar. I've never used Hunter's Mark, so I don't know. And unfortunately, I don't know what the hunter armor does or what the scrapper armor does, because I've never used them. But I do know what the ex-cultist does. So, for the sake of entertainment, and because I'm curious, I'm going to go hunter. It's going to be something different. I know the gun is probably something I'm likely to like, though the coach gun from the ex-cultist isn't too bad. I won't have as much recharge on my mods, and I won't start with the Mender's Aura, which is, as I said, a wonderful ability. But let's have a little. Will that tell us? No, that just shows the weapons. Okay. So yeah. So we'll do that.
That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
Shadow Walker. It's not. Oh wait, I think that's the enemy awareness ability. And you get traits as you level up. That's how the level up system works. And the fun thing is that I find really interesting is you will get more traits as you play the game. If you unlock certain secrets, do certain things, you can get things you wouldn't normally get. And you can get the other archetypes abilities. You just get them sort of by doing things rather than by starting off with them. Initialize the reactor. Don't need to go through the logs or anything. I'm sure it's all very dry. What direction? Oh, we got some bad guys dropping down. I think we can. Yes, we can. Love that move. Oh yeah, hunter rifle's nice. Actually, the hunter rifle is not bad at all. Oh, to survive the mission, you don't need to kill X number of guys. Just don't die, right? How you doing back there, girlie? You're also back here, aren't you? Yes, you are. Cool. Chime in something. Oh, actually, that might have been the dude I just killed. So if you hear that peal in the back there, that was a minute ago. That actually generally means that a elite enemy's shown up. It's a good warning that things are about to get hairy. And the elite units tend to drop a particular resource that you use to upgrade boss weapons and things like that. That's kind of why I thought that one might have been it, because it dropped the resource. It's Luminite crystals or something, what it's called. Lumin crystals? Luminite? Oh no. Shiny crystals.
There. That should do it. You fought good. Real good. Ford made the right choice sending you down here. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the good in a fight discount.
Where's all the way around to Dojo, right? No, the yellow ones, because yellow means resource, so crafting resource or scrap, which is the money basically. It's also used for crafting, but it's kind of what you use for trading goods. Red is long gun ammo, so that's yeah. Because you have one long gun, one handgun at all times. Handgun ammo is white. And like purple is usually armor, accessories, or a new gun. And green is consumables. Ammo is probably less important because when the rest of the thing it recharges.
Stranger. Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah?
Yes, I am, sir.
It moves fast, but there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're going to save the world, ain't you?
I don't know. Sometimes swirl and force is just swirl and force. But the old folk like to get together and just be like, ooh, destiny. And I just realized for the first time that one of his buttons has the developer's name, the Gunfire games. That's funny. Alright,
That's the spirit.
I mean, I'll do my best.
Here, I want you to have this. Not many people can keep their spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble can keep even death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. But that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it. Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. You picked a hell of a time to visit the ward, friend.
And that's our healing item. So yes, he's our consumable merchant, so... no, he's not available to buy stuff yet. The Dragon's Heart he gave us is basically like, for those who played at Dark Souls, your Estus Flask. So it'll recharge whenever we rest at a checkpoint. Use my quick little bit of vandalism. But you can get, as you saw earlier in the tutorial, there's like little healing potions you can grab and they'll recharge. Although they won't recharge, they're consumables, but you can buy them off him to have a bit. And they tend to heal like sort of a slow over time, whereas your Dragon Heart's nice. So it's just sort of when you need it, you get your health. Heals pretty beefy chunk too. It's Good, you can get more of those as you go.
Glad to see you got the reactor running. And I see Reggie gave you the dragon heart.
Daddy did.
He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
He says I have destiny.
Then, I imagine he said I could help you.
Yeah, he did.
Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way, but I doubt you'll last long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
I like the sound of better gear.
Hey, friend. Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Alright, so a lot of what you'll pick up will be upgrade materials. So we'll grade that up. And really, there's no harm in making sure the pistol is decent. I don't know how soon we'll find replacements. So, and you get the upgrade materials pretty regularly, so you can be upgrading several things at once. It's not too bad.
All right, hey, now that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you've got. There you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
Alright. It's not a bad looking outfit.
We'd all be long gone if Ford didn't run a tight ship. She keeps this place going. And helps folks like you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out with the augments for your gear. But, stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
Yes. I believe you can't buy the other archetype mods of her. So it's really the trait.
Was talking about. We got plenty of mouths to feed without taking in random drifters. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass.
I just got here. Give me time.
Hammer. Got it? I don't upgrade trash. It's the apocalypse. I can be as grumpy as I damn well please. Let's see what we're dealing with here. From the look of that rifle, you're not getting close to the action. This'll keep those weeds in your sights. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw. Yeah.
Alright, so we need to... I think I'd rather take that off the pistol and put it on the rifle. Every mod changes the way your thing looks too, which is kind of fun.
We're done here.
No, you're not going to let me buy stuff. Alright, I'll have to wait till later. So, what I also find fun is depending on, because there's a couple of different areas you get to and stuff. Depending on the area you're in, depends on what the mods make your guns look like, so you can kind of tell roughly where you got it or, get the source. Which I think is a nice touch.
Riggs and McCabe
Just see as I get more, because I will be getting more, because that's how this game works.
We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running. Well, here's hoping it doesn't.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Alrighty. Another reason why I wasn't too worried about the character creator. It's one of those games you spend your time to create a character and then, I mean, look at me. You can't see any of what I did. Alright. Oh, and actually, before we start this computer, I just want to... So here are your traits. So, yeah, so enemy awareness. I've never actually put points in that, so I don't know what that does. I'd be curious to see how that interacts with the world. You get 2 base, health and stamina, and this will fill up with options later on as we play. Now, I want to see, because they usually have a passive and then a set bonus. Increases total range and weak point damage. Huh. It's kind of a nice overall boost. Nice. So the weak point and range spot is a set bonus. The more you've got on, the bigger that bonus is. And then the reducing spread of firearms is a flat bonus, which as far as I know, you only need one of the pieces to do. Or does each piece do it separately? I don't know. Either way. So that's actually kind of a nice armor bonus. Kind of makes you more focused into your range than your abilities, which is what the ex-cultist does. So I'm assuming the Scrapper is probably your melee archetype, with a name like Scrapper. Given that they come with a shotgun, I'm assuming that would be a class that you want to get close and personal with.
I'd read about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot. My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the Root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the Root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him. He knew the outside world better than anyone here. It's easier to think he's dead. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went, it's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
So we spent all this time looking for her grandfather, but I've no idea how old she is. She's got the grey hair, which makes her look old, and she's got some crow's nest going on. She doesn't look like super old in the face, but I don't know. It's session is now joinable. Oh, good boy. Nice. Okay, so what that was is I actually did a thing that unlocked a mod in the previous playthrough, and it was flagged as an account-wide upgrade, or an account-wide unlock. So apparently, I get it. It lets me summon a doggo. It's awesome. I think that's the only one I got. Yep, cool, no worries. But I have a doggo as well, which is nice. So you don't start the game with that if you're doing a fresh playthrough, but if you find the right thing and do it, and do a thing, and I'll point it out if it comes across, then you get it. Now, fun fact, this is a nice little feature. You can actually reset your story mode or go in little adventure modes, which is basically just it'll roll up one of the worlds, because there are a couple of worlds you end up visiting. So you can try for specific bosses and things like that. Because the bosses are not set. You get randomly generated bosses. I think each world has about somewhere between 4 to half a dozen. Or more. I don't know, there's all side quest areas and things like that. I honestly don't know how many bosses there are in each area, but yeah, different bosses give you different things when you beat them, but you don't fight them all. They don't all generate or whatnot. So it's all right. We have a letter here. Pa, I'm dying. No two ways about it. I always thought the route would get me, or I'd live forever like you. But we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the route, you know that. The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best we can. Me and Ellen have had to do it without you. I ain't gonna tell you to stop, not again. Just don't think you're sacrificing for us. We've sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. And a key. We've got a conspiracy board here. The labyrinth. What is the labyrinth? That comes in later. We have a wall ornament. I don't think there's any secret areas in here. I do like the look of the scrap sword over the sort of like the buzzsaw axe that the cultists get. Ellen, I want you to know that I love you and that I'm sorry. Sorry for so many things. Words won't fix this. I know that. It's time for me to go. It took me a while from saying to doing, but here I am. I'm leaving to speak with the root mother in the old church past the subway tunnels. She'll show me the path away from this world, and then I'll be gone. Goodbye. Okay, was that the founder, or was that somebody else? Alright, so this is our first area, of course. Now we're in the game proper. Alright, so that gives me a buff for about 30 seconds. Drop anything? No. Wow, it's glowing. My eyes are glowing. That's kind of cool. Oh. Is that Ghost Walker or Hunter's Mark? Guess we'll find out as we go. Have you just dropped anything? No. Alright, that's a shortcut we'll unlock later. So out here's a fairly relaxed area. Alright, got a couple. Get my doggo to help. He's pretty awesome. And without the ex-cultist gear, we will need to actually shoot guys, I believe, to charge the mods. Yes. Which actually, when we get to a checkpoint, I might swap the mods around then, because I think I want to be able to use him more than I use the Hunter's Mark. And I want to use the hunter rifle more than I use the pistol if I can, because it does a bit more damage. It sticks around for a while too. I think it's like 90 seconds. He's a good mod. Didn't use him in the end game, but no points where he would have been helpful. Oh, there he goes. There's a point, I could probably swap the mods now. It'll just whoop, except I'm not alone. Honestly, I may or may not keep Hunter's Mark once I got some replacements for it. Ow. Almost got my doggo back. Doggo's charged. So, I won't swap them out just yet and waste all that charge. Excuse me. I just need to make sure I've got the right weapon when I want to use whatever they've got. Now, the auras haven't been popping up, so I'm assuming Hunter's Mark was what was glowing on the chariot. Oh, yeah, there we go. I mean, that's not nothing. I accidentally tagged it with my marker, which wasn't intentional. Oh, wrong way. Oh, got a consumable. What do we got here? Oh, got some blood wort. Got some healing item. Always nice, always nice. Gotta make sure you check your corners for resources, especially early in the game. Because every little bit helps. Yes, it does. Oh, I love Good Boy. He's such a good boy. Definitely not a bad mod. It's kind of a nice thing for starting new playthroughs. Gives you a little bit of a bonus. So there, buddy. Oh, we got a big fella. Oh, the dog I may have gone. Yeah, Illuminate crystals is what the elites drop. Oh. Got some iron. Use that to upgrade our weapons. Actually, while everything's on one charge, swap these around. Also, I like the way the mod looks better on the... Oh, the rifle looks better with that mod than the other mod. Whereas the pistols, I mean, yeah. The Earth mods are not quite as cool looking as some of the other world mods, but...
That's all you got?
Gets a pretty decent charge up for the doggo. Because I'm usually used to these things sort of passively recharging in the background because of the ex-cultist armor bonus. Sorry, I thought I could hear something. Someone moaning or groaning. There's bound to be something in the area, but... house. Now, an interesting thing to be aware of with this game is ammo is a finite resource. You pick it up when you shoot guys, but sort of random drops. And I mean, the whole game is random. It's all the maps are procedurally generated, and I think. Oh, diamond knowledge, always handy. What was my train of thought now? Got distracted by picking up diamond knowledge. What was I talking about? So yeah, so the maps are... I don't know. They're either procedurally generated or they're predetermined maps that are then sort of deployed in a random order. Because there's certain sections here that feel familiar. I don't know if it's just how much of it's the prefab, like if it's individual building setups that are sort of dropped in, because this building with the little bridge over there is something I've seen before.
And stay down!
And yeah, like the hunter's mark, or whatever would be in that spot. If I'd gone with ex-cultist, would have been the healing move. Even if I wasn't using the gun it was equipped to, it would probably already be recharged by now. I got a decent recharge speed on that for the ex-cultist. And usually in the end game I always have at least one piece of ex-cultist gear on me, giving me that ability regen. So this will be an interesting playthrough without that. I need to be mindful of if I want to use the abilities, I need to use a weapon. Though the need to conserve ammo kind of will help with that, because I might use a hunter shot if someone's only got like a tiny little bit of health left, that sort of thing. There was another set of stairs going up, wasn't there? Or am I thinking of a different building? I might have forgotten what building I was in, and that's my problem. Alright. Oh, I do like this rifle. Stuff stuffed into my hunter's mark there. Because the coach gun that you get for the ex-cultist isn't bad, especially good at a medium range. It's not like a short range shotgun, it's sort of like a medium range shotgun. It's pretty much how it describes itself, and that's pretty much how it works. Alright, so we've got, if you can just see the faint little orange pulses there, so you have 2 little dungeony areas to go through. One of those will likely pop us up behind that shortcut that we saw earlier, and the other one will most likely just lead to a little optional area. So I'm going to backtrack. Actually, no, what we'll do... You know, we can backtrack later. If we pop out the other side, we can get to the shortcut and go back if we need to. So we're here. Might as well go forward. I don't want to waste too much time going backtracking and stuff, because one of the things I won't be doing on this run, which is something I do quite often when I normally play this game with characters, is I'm not going to be re-rolling the world, and I'm not going to be doing any adventure mode. So whatever bosses and weapons and mods that ends up giving us is what I'm going to be working with. I'm not going to be hunting anything specific. I'm just going to head forward and you know, make do with what we get, see what we end up rolling, and working with that. And yeah, it's a different way to how I usually play it, which means I might end up using weapons and stuff I don't normally use, so that could be fun. There's one boss that we could end up with early on in the game that, if we get it, there's a very good chance. I think it can drop 2 different types of there's some writing on that wall. Is that a clue to something? Sometimes you get little clues. No, alright. There was one that was an Indiana Jones reference, and it actually led to a secret. If it pops up, I'll explain it, but good stuff. But yeah, so we'll see what ends up popping up. So there's a boss that we can get early on, which usually drops a gun that I use pretty much for the entire game. So let's get my good boy in here. Oh, and you can pet the dog. Look at that. You can pet the dog. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I know he looks spooky, but he's a good boy. I'll cover my back while I'm exploring. Because, like any game that cites itself as being a challenging experience, or is compared to Dark Souls, things can and will jump out at you. Don't want that thing getting close.
That's all you got.
Shot so I can get my dog back when he disappears. Oh, this is nice. My current run through that I've been playing on my own time, I've been using a sniper rifle for my long arm, which, as such guns tend to do, hits like a truck, but it only carries one bullet in the chamber. So you fire it, and then you got one. Whoa! Ah, we got another boss. Got a lot of these things. Like an idol or something. It's got skulls and things, you know. Charming decor. Sorry for that. Alright, I'm gonna back up. And so we're gonna So at the end of this, he's likely going to be the boss we need to fight in this particular one. It's not always the case where you deal with the boss before you fight him, but I'm pretty sure in the tunnels where you get this guy, that is the MO. Unless I'm misunderstanding what's going on. Got it. Oh, something else is coming. Or was that the... Oh! Stray arrow from... Oh, dude.
That's all you got! And stay down!
Oh, we got a purple item over there. So that's going to be a piece of equipment. Either a gun or a piece of armor, or more likely a trinket of some kind. So either a ring or an amulet that'll grant us a sort of buff. A trait point. I'll spend those in a bit.
And stay down!
Alright, so that's not the same as the guy who pops up when you... Oh, a helmet. Nice. I don't think I've used that one recently. Actually, I may have just picked it up in my current run through, but I haven't equipped it or looked at it. So that's fun. So I kind of like the procedural generatedness. It adds to the replay value, and I like a game with good replay value. Yeah, keep going back to it.
How's that?
Alright, well, I think we're... No, we got Tome of Knowledge up there, actually. Grab that first. Make sure nothing's going to jump at us while I'm there. Cool. Alright, so... I don't actually know what that does. Oh, it reduces the awareness. Oh, okay, okay. So that means you can get closer to guys before they realize you're there. Oh, okay, okay.
He's down!
That's kind of nice. Yeah, at the moment, I'm just pumped into vigor. and endurance because they're always solid. I don't really think I need to build up Shadow Walker. We'll have a look at what this does. Sprinting for 1 second, evading or sliding adds 1 stack of inertia, increases damage, increases stamina regen. Oh, why not? Put that on for now. It's actually a good look. Don't mind that at all. If I had to describe the game for someone, it's, I don't know, at least vibe-wise, it's like Dark Souls meets Fallout.
That's all you got.
But, it's a good game. Alright, I'll wait for that puff to clear. So that gives you a, kind of like a poison effect of some kind. I think that's 3 of these. I don't actually know what destroying those is achieving. Beyond a personal sense of satisfaction. For all I know, if I'd ever got to the end without destroying them all, maybe the boy will be barred or something. But Shroud should, in theory, show up as our boss at the end of this, which I think increases the chances that this is the intended dungeon. Because usually there's like a dungeon that's the way forward, and it'll pop you out at the next area. That you need to go to and is sort of required to progress the story, and there's a bunch of like optional dungeons with optional bosses and stuff for getting mad loots and things. Plus some of the dungeons don't even have bosses at the end. Sometimes they've got, you know, treasure rooms or treasure at the end and things like that just for completing it. So it's always worth exploring the dungeons. You get good stuff. Oh, it's a pipe. For a second I thought that was some greegly guy bent over ready to jump me. Apparently not. Alright, and through here, according to that mini-map, is the end of our little dungeon. Just head up some stairs. Yeah, this is the way out. Checkpoint. Consumables can be used to replenish stuff. Yeah, purchase those from Reggie. Ammo boxes are really good if you end up using a lot of ammo. Status effects. Yep, we're still getting the tutorial stuff, so we can travel back to the border if we wanted. No real reason to at the moment. After the boss fight we will, of course. Then we can go talk to, not Ash, the cranky lady. She'll give us a thing. Yeah, there he is, Shroud. This time not keen to run away. Ow. Right out. Wow! There he is. thing. Ow, excuse me, I'm trying to use my thing. Ow, ow. Where'd he go? I was making some bad moves and I've lost sight of the guy now. Normally I don't have this much trouble with him. Because I didn't like my last thing, but there he is. Ow. Yeah. Can't remember what infection does. Oh, I got him. Or my dog got him. I think my dog got him. Good boy. Whew. Shadewood. Couldn't tell you for the life of me what Shadewood gives you. But we will find out. Alright, the infection, what the hell was that noise? So yes, the infection, that's right, gives you coughing and stuff which can interrupt you doing things. Currently still recovering from a bit of a cough and a lung thing myself. I get it. It can be highly distracting to, you know, not be able to breathe properly or whatever. Alright. So, yep, so we got ourselves a piece of Shadewood, which will either give us a mod or a weapon. The weapons are usually pretty good regardless. So it's quite possible we'll replace something, but if it's a mod, then mods can be hit or miss. Although, I'm not feeling Hunter's Mark, so that'll probably get swapped out with whatever we end up getting, because why not? This should have the shotgun. We'll unlock that and then we'll rest of the thing. Tutorial on upgrading things. I know how to upgrade stuff. I don't know about treasures and things like that. So yeah, so we're going to talk to can't remember her name, the engineer, see what she's got for us, and then see what we've got that's worth upgrading. Well, they can be upgraded, more to the point, because we can upgrade armor and weapons as well. Alright, so what do you got for us, girl?
I'm not in the mood for chat.
You never are.
What now? Yeah? Better be worth my time.
Yep. Alright. Oh, okay. It's a distraction. Doesn't affect powerful enemies, which are really the only things I really want distracted. I mean, I'll get it. It's a mod.
Yeah, good.
But actually, I think I might keep Hunter's Mark after all. It's like the one mod I wouldn't use. Might be worth a try.
What do you need?
I don't know. Alright, so you can upgrade armor. Drifter's Mark at least has more endurance and stuff on it. Plus we can upgrade guns. Yeah, I am really feeling that, so I'm going to upgrade that. Yeah, let's get that to +5. Now we can't upgrade that further because we don't have the resources, because we're not far enough in the game. I like the coat. I'll upgrade the coat a little bit. Increase regen is kind of nice. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't. I think that's just telling me what the new stats would be. Okay,
Safe out there.
Pistol. Alright. And might as well try it out. I think I remember using this one first playthrough and not being too taken by it, but I can't remember for sure. Alright, so before pushing forward, well, yeah, so I can re-roll the campaign if I wanted to shake up the bosses, because I think each area you fight, like I think there's 2 or 3 like like compulsory bosses you've got to fight, and then there's the chance to find other ones. But the ones that you can find in like in the chance dungeons, I believe are from a different boss pool than the compulsory ones, from what I've seen. Again, I don't know the whole specs, I'm just sort of spitballing really. Alright, so we are going to backtrack down to that bottom corner rather than progressing forward, because in the wasteland it's good to... On the bright note, our gun now looks cooler rather than having that thing tacked on the end. No, that's not where we want to go. I want to go this way. It never hurts to have an upgraded weapon. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Alright, so those upgrades on that hunter's rifle are paying. That was actually a really nice gun. I might not even swap it out for this. You know, I don't. Yeah, I'm making a decision right now. Unless somebody asks specifically for it, anybody watching wants to actually see how it works, I am not going to use the sniper rifle. That's usually what I end up going with in these games. I'm going to try other things out, because this gun's pretty good. If nothing else, I'll play through the whole game with this gun if I don't get anything good, because it feels good. I don't think its max damage will be anything like the sniper rifle, but it fires faster. And you know, rate of fire is always nice. Count gives you a bit more room for mistakes. Mistakes are gonna happen. It has more ammo, like the maximum ammo is higher than the sniper rifle, so it gives you a bit more to work with. Here we go. Yeah, I think the sniper rifle only carries 24, 26 bullets. Whereas, yeah, this one carries... I know, we'll find out in a second. Oh. Poor guy here is a bit sick. Give it a rest. Tagging that thing. We got some greeblies through the door that are exploding for some reason. Interesting.
Best step away, stranger. Unless you want a bullet through your... Oh, hell. Fuck it. Who am I kidding?
Sound as bad as I feel.
Right as rain. Just afflicted with life in this hellhole is all. How much longer, though? Suppose there is something I can do. Here. Take my key. Don't mind leaving my effects behind if a good soul picks them up. Mind your feet, though. Traps everywhere. Now get on. You got more road than me.
I mean, have bandages and things if you want. I could probably
Remember the traps.
Curious cat trips the traps. Alright, double check there's nothing in here. Nope. Sometimes that's open. Alright. That one's a toggle. Ooh. Let's see what that does. Huh. I mean, it's not nothing. I'll give it that. Might prove handy in a swarm situation.
It's over.
Wow. Saw it just before it exploded right up my nostril. Oh, that's what's been exploding, the traps. Of course. That makes total sense, and
Stay down!
Doggo charged. There's the danger chime. Which direction are they coming from? That way. That was it. Mistakes will happen. I was trying to take that out under his nose, but it did not work. Vicious boy. That thing can stay the hell away from me. There's a rattle proof handy if I get mobbed while trying to do something big and scary at the same time. I'm pretty sure all the bosses have minions of some kind. So having something that'll assist with that is always nice. Miss anything? Nope. See if I can incite any of the other fellows to violence. Okay, we got a checkpoint here. Is that for a quick exit, or is that for... Did that reset the traps? Yes, it did. Huh. I didn't know they do their job at least. Alright. Key. Nice. Whoa, nice try there. Looks like a relatively safe space. Bear with me 1 second. I need to quickly dash away from the display station for a second. Bear with me 1 moment. I'll be right back. Alright, thank you for bearing with me. Let's continue delving into... is that a booby trap? No, that looks like just a power wire. Oh, that's a plate or a bowl. Nothing in there. We have a hunting pistol. Ammo boxes are always nice. Aww, we had somebody buried. I like the little touches like that you find in the world. Tells a story. It's kind of an empty world, but it kind of feels like it should be empty. A lot of grim business and stuff going on. Anyway. So the hunter pistol +2. Repeating pistol. Oh, I'll give that a try. Flapping hunter's mark again. I don't know, I haven't really felt the need to use that rattler. I prefer something a bit more proactive. Either summon or something that does some damage. We'll just jump out of the dungeon. So the hunter pistol is nice. It's a single shot. So you fire it, reload it, fire it, reload it. I normally don't use it because I'm for the sniper rifle, which functions the same. I like to have a bit of variety. And I may still back to the repeating pistol, but see how we go with this now. Alright, so head back to our little bit. It's got a good chunk of damage on it. Oh yeah, there's only like a handful of shots on that pistol. Yeah, no, I think I feel more comfortable having repeating for now. Just feels redundant with the hunter's rifle. If I pick up like an assault rifle, some fine, excuse me. Something rapid fire in the long arms slot. Oh, yep, mine. Sorry. I'm sorry, doggo. Didn't mean to hit you. Forgive me. Yeah, you're a good boy. I like the vaulting. Vaulting's pretty good in the game. Not going to worry about stopping the healing. I'll get to the crystal up here and refresh everything. Ah, this tree. Fun fact about this tree, if you have a certain item, you can do a thing, but I don't know what happens if you approach it without the thing. Alright. Oh, it's showing as a friendly, so I won't shoot it. I mean, it's rude. I mean, curious to see what it'd do if I did shoot it. I can save it for later in case I get the item I need. Because the results of the ad interaction is nice. No, you know what? I'm here to do different things in this run. While I would normally leave that alone, let's see if he reacts to being shot. I mean, if he's a friendly, he might not. I don't know. Honestly, I don't make a habit of shooting friendlies. Are you gonna take umbrage? Oh yeah. Oh, evil tree. Oh yeah. Oh, I've got a thing. Neat. Oh, that's worth it. In theory, let's see what we got. Drink it. Don't have the twisting idol. Increases armor effectiveness and reduces encumbrance. Nice. I'll take it. That was worth it. So clearly he's all about armor, because what he gives you when you come in with a particular piece of armor on, you can actually talk to him, and he gives you a trait that you can use to increase your armor's effectiveness. So on multiple playthroughs, if you kill him in one and talk to him in another, you get a decent buff to your armor if you combo the two things together. Which is the fun thing about resetting things and whatnot. Which I think is kind of nice. Like if you hit a boss that you're struggling with, and you're like, I'm just over this boss right now. You can, especially if it's a compulsory one you have to go through, then you can re-roll the world, play through it again, sometimes get repeat instances of things you've encountered before, and dealing with them differently gives you different rewards, which is kind of nice. I know there are other people you can make friends with or attack. I don't know how many friendlies you meet you have that interaction with, because I don't attack all my friendlies. But I don't know. Might experiment in this playthrough, see what goes on. What is that? That's cool. It's got some nice little details. In fact, that could be Subway. So I think where I need to go for the next bit. Ammo box, always nice. And ammo boxes mean that if I wanted to, say, run with a low ammo option, such as Hunter's Rifle, carries about 50 rounds, and the Hunter's Pistol, I think, carries about 20-30 rounds. If I get into a bit of a spot, they become a viable option because you just burn a ammo crate to refuel them. If you're married to the idea of just going low ammo, high damage per bullet type situation. So that's nice. And I don't know if you've noticed when you rest at a checkpoint, it refills your ammo as well. So it's you can think of your ammo much like your health and your dragon heart, because they're all things that get used. It's a subtle change of scenery, but it is a change of scenery. Oh, geez, there's a few of those. Oh, my doggo's on fire. Anybody? Doing alright? You can give your doggo a pet. Pet the doggo. Yeah. Oh, doggo must have come down here and killed something. I'm not afraid to run off and cause some havoc now. Now boy is he. That's why we love him. Because I'm using the hunting rifle so often, he charges up nice and quick. Next time we're back at the ward, I might check what the purchase options with the other girlie. Whoa, oh, that. I don't think I went up here with the other ones, so do that. Takes us back the way we came. Nothing interesting up here. Oh, almost didn't see you there. Something up there, yep.
Who's next?
Because yeah, if I can get one of the other archetype mods. I mean, the healer is really nice. It's handy. Recharging healing ability. It's just a nice little extra thing to have in the back pocket. I think I'd probably find more use. There's a few of you there, aren't there? A couple more that I didn't see. Just gotta call for the dog. Get him, boy. Sick him. Alright. It might be red for tarnished ring. I don't think I've ever seen that one. What does that do? It's a quest item. Looks worn but well loved, polished to considerable wear. To my light in the dark. Oh. Something new. There's always little new things to find in this game. The fact that I've played through it a couple of times. At least on 2 different characters with multiple run-throughs each. Including re-rolling campaign and adventure mode. Ah, jeez, oh god, oh god, oh god, you snuck up on me. On the bright, that's a shock. Get Doggo to help because he can. Help me with this guy, please. Oh. Oh, Goddy.
That was rough.
Whew. Alright. So yeah, so when they glow red like that, they can kind of resist or dodge attacks, so you've got to hit them a couple times to strip that. Which... he doesn't attack as often, but there is another summon you can get that attacks. I don't think it does as much damage or lasts as long, but you can summon like a couple of little guys, and they're great for those guys. Because they just sort of pile on some attacks.
How's that? Bastard.
Alright. How far is this going to take me? Larry up here. Time of knowledge. I think I've got a bunch of trait points I need to use now. Just in case I'm missing some treasure or something. Does that literally just take us? Literally just takes us to the same area. Alright. Sneaking up on me. The ambient sounds in these areas. Love the sound design in these games. Well, in this game. I imagine Revenant 2 is pretty good. They pretty much follow the similar formula, or don't mess it up too much. From what I've heard of it, it's more or less more of the same, just refined a bit, as one does. Alright, so everybody? Alright, that looks like it'll be a dead end. Maybe, yeah. Oh, that is not a dead end. That is continuation. Alright, so we will... pull it on. That's about it. Fair enough. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and one more thing that I think I was mentioning at one point. I'm talking about how a lot of people consider this Souls-like. It doesn't have as much penalty for failure. Generally, death doesn't, like, you don't lose any upgrade materials, experience, anything like that. If you die, you just head back to the start and have to fight your way through that area again, which I honestly think is more beneficial than a problem. It's a chance to get more resources, get more experience towards traits, things like that. So, not necessarily a bad thing to go back. So you kind of always feel like you're pushing forward, getting stronger, as opposed to Dark Souls, where if you get stuck in a really bad place, you can kind of feel like you're spinning your wheels and not really achieving anything. That was my hunter's mark. Recharge, thank you for your assistance. And he's off to fight more guys. Man, that dog is so gung-ho. When I picked him up in the first playthrough, I had a few mod options, so didn't use him straight away. At the moment, he's effectively the best mod I have. So, he's definitely nice for your second character or playthrough once you get him. Here's your good boy. Oh, I gave him some vigor. Oh, he's such a good boy. Such a good boy. And again, already charged.
That's all you got.
Because I don't kind of spam like having other shots into someone. I wonder how ammo efficient the hunter's pistol would actually be. Hunter's rifle is pretty sweet. Never used this gun before, and it is baller. I wonder when I've been playing with the sniper rifle, just how much of that's just been overkill. It's like you're in a boss fight, and you want to, take nice big chunks out of the boss fight, but because you got to reload after each shot, it doesn't have the hugest rate of fire. Sometimes if you dodge before you reload, you need to reload before you can shoot again, so that sort of limits your openings you can take advantage of until that's done. Plus if you swap weapons partway through. Oh jeez, that's a bit of a trap. My god, that dog is effective. Whoa!
That's all you got. It's over.
Alrighty. Dog's charged up again. The dog lives longer than it takes to charge him up. So like I'm almost pretty much running constantly. And he's not too hard to get either. Just a case of whether the event spawns really. Don't know if it's a guaranteed one or a random one. Oh, it's not a guy. It's just a... There's the use for the hunter's mark.
Who's there?
Can't read through walls. Let's try though. Maybe I won't bother about swapping that out until I find something in the field. The hunter's mark's not useless. It has its hand in. I think it increases my crit damage too, so like headshots and things. So, worth just keeping.
Get lost.
Oh, we're in the end. Any corners I didn't search? Not really. Alright. Onward. Okay. So this should, I think, lead us to a boss fight. I think. Oh no, it takes us to the Brute Mother. Then I will do this and then we'll head back. I don't think we... Oh, actually, before I do, why don't we see what we got here? Could hold out for some more, but to be honest, can't go wrong with health and stamina, or at least until they max out. I think it's 20 points and you can't put any more in. Can't go wrong with health and stamina. Really don't feel the need to be stealthy. More than...
Another seeks the root's counsel. Closer, child. It's you, the one who washed ashore. We see all things. We are the Root Mother, a vessel of wisdom through which the root speaks. What is it you seek? The storm, the shield, the cloak that conceals the inevitable end. Has the hour come? Yes. Clearer it becomes. You seek to end the root.
Yep.
But the path is hidden. This
Ish.
vessel knows the road you seek. Help we must, but not where ears can hear. They will come for us when bonds we break. Will you protect? Will you trust?
Yeah.
Prepare yourself. They are coming.
Try and keep him active for the whole fight if I can.
They weaken.
Stay down!
Big guy coming in there. Oh, doggo's done. Archers teleporting in. Don't have time to bleed. Ooh. Oh, that was her. Okay. Get to you in a sec.
Thank you, child. I have learned much from the root. I will aid you. We will fight it together.
Sounds good.
First, I must rest. Look there, the wall. There is a path beyond. Find the path. Then seek me out among our kind. In the place you call the ward. I know the way. We shall meet again.
Okay, fun fact for folks. You go through here after this fight. Down into the basement. Couple of consumables. Chest. And sniper rifle. It does a hell of a lot of damage. It does have a zoom, but you don't have to, which is nice, which I kind of like. I normally don't use sniper rifles in games because sighting down a scope can be a pain in the bum. But here you've got basically two zooms. You've got aim down the sight like my iron sight like this, and then you. Probably. I don't want to waste the bandage. So there's a point. I can probably just rest down up here. But yeah, so you do the normal aim to shoot, mainly because in order to fire a gun, you've got to pull the aim. Otherwise, if you pull the trigger to shoot, you do that instead. So that's the melee is tied to the shoot, same button, which I think I actually kind of like. Means you don't it's less thinking involved with if you need to take a swing at somebody sort of on reflex. While you're aiming, someone jumps out at you. You can take your finger off and slap. No, I like it. It actually is. It's a good control scheme. So you can no scope your rifle like that, and it's got a crosshair and everything. Or if you double tap the aim, you then go into scope, so you can do the long range kills, which can come in handy at times. But it is only one bullet in the chamber, and which means basically you've got to reload between shots. So I mean, you get into a rhythm with it, and perks to increase reload speeds and stuff like that. But no, it's a good gun. I like the sniper rifle. But my attachment to the sniper rifle, I suppose, means that I haven't used a lot of the sort of boss weapon long arms that you can pick up. So I'm going to try and avoid that. To potentially use sort of the things we pick up rather than just sort of starting off with something really early on in the game and then ignoring everything else. You know, I'm sure it'll prove to be more of an entertaining experience, you guys getting to see sort of what the game can do. I don't want this one, I want this one. So we're here to talk to the root mother. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well look at traits. I've got one. Range damage reduction. That's nice. Yeah, why not? Certainly doesn't hurt to not get hurt. There she is. She looks better with a blanket.
You have arrived at last. I feel much more myself. And less. No longer root. No longer human. It is age you seek. A road you pursue. You must find the one they call Founder.
You agree on that?
He alone knows the path you seek. But to find him, you must first open the labyrinth. It is a crossroad of many places. The Founder journeyed there, beyond my sight. I guided him to the labyrinth, as I guide you. Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast, seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you. Wait. One more boon I can offer to fight back against that which would erase us all. You carry a piece of the dragon's heart.
I do.
I can improve it, make it stronger. The root is selfish with its strengths, but with this, you may stand a chance. Great forces are wielded among the worlds, but they need not be exclusive. I can offer you this boon, child.
Alright, so I need a simulacrum resource, which I do not currently have. So simulacrums we use to upgrade the dragon heart. Maxes that at 10.
Good to see.
Come back and talk to you after I've had a talk to my tech. I don't think I've got anything that needs changing into. No idea what to do with the tarnished ring.
So, we have a new guest, eh? Well, she hasn't said much, but she stares right through you. Hopefully, we can make her feel welcome here.
I like Riggs. He's a nice guy.
What do you need?
Alright. Still no forged iron. There. You can see it does like twice the damage of the hunting rifle. It's 26 bullets. You get 50 bullets for the hunting rifle. So twice the damage, but half the ammo. So it's comparable. 19 shots for the hunting rifle. But it does a significantly higher amount of damage than the pistol. Significantly. But I'll upgrade that a little bit. Don't know if I want to burn all my iron on it, but get more iron later. Oh, might as well put more in the pistol. There, I maxed it out. And then armor's pretty important.
Take care, my friend.
Yep. Actually, while I'm here.
I'm not in the mood for chat.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for bringing another stranger into our midst. There's no way bringing a human root hybrid into the ward could backfire on us.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Working and being interrupted. Not the conversation, that's for sure. All right then.
There we are.
I've got work to do.
Mendozora is just really nice. And I think it holds 2 charges. So you can use it twice before it recharges, which is kind of nice. I might get a couple resources from this bloke.
Hey there, friend. Name's Reginald Malone. But you can just call me Reggie. If you're looking for a fix to what ails you, I'm your guy. Or if you just want to swap stories, I'm good for that too. I bet you got your share. Dig. Nice one, friend. I reckon it is. Man, it's good to see a new face again. Folks around here getting grim these days.
What could everly be causing them to be
Not
grim?
easy keeping yourself together day to day with the monsters all around us. Give a kind word where you can and the world ain't all bleak. But hey, you found us a way out, didn't you? You're the hero of the war today, friend. Keep spreading the hope.
I like him too.
Let's see what we got.
A lot of the characters here are just likable. 3 of those. Really what I wanted a couple of those. Don't need a huge amount, but they help while you're adventuring. King Admiral 2. Damage received is increased, or damage dealt is increased. I mean, 2 credits. Why not? I don't have to wear it.
Keep your head up.
Well, actually, I think I'll automatically equip because I don't have anything. Yeah, might as well. Doesn't hurt. I mean, it will hurt, but I like damage. Damage is good. Alright. Should be us ready to go. We got Doggo, we got healing if we need it. And, push onwards. So I think this will be another area we gotta fight our way through looking for the dungeon that leads to the boss. I forgot the root mother was in between the two main bosses of the area. Which there are at least a couple of options that we could be fighting. I can only think of 2 off the top of my head. I don't know if there's more. One of them drops what is hands down my favorite weapon. All around here is breaking glass, I can hear it. But out of the 2 bosses I'm aware of, it is the one that's a bit more of a pain in the ass to fight. But, as I said, the trade-off is it does drop, like, one of my favorite guns. Or can. I believe it actually has 2 things it can drop. I don't know if any of the other bosses have a multiple drop potential. Oh, throat's getting a bit dry at the moment. Give me a sec. I just need to grab myself a lozenge. I actually finally picked up some lozenges today, which has been nice. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if there are a couple other bosses that drop different things. For the boss in question, there's certain conditions need to be met for one of the drops. Fortunately, my favorite weapon, I think, is the default drop that you get if the conditions aren't met. So, if that's the boss we're fighting, it will be highly likely that that's the gun we get.
And stay down!
Because, I said, it's the easy thing to get. And it's, yeah, hands down, one of my favorite weapons in the whole game. I've tried swapping it out just to give myself some variety while I play, but in the end, it's the gun I go back to. It's good, it's versatile. If we get it, I will likely tell you all about it. Well, hell, if we don't get it, I'll probably tell you all about it. If we get it, I'll just show you it, because it will be in my loadout. At least until I find something else. Again, I'm trying to do things different, but I will... It's a handgun, so it will replace my repeating pistol, if that's the boss we end up with. Well, they shoot back now. Please excuse if I end up making sucking noises in your ear. So I've just popped in a lozenge. Hoping it'll cut down on me needing to mute my mic while I hack up along. I'm trying to still keep the banter up. So I'm going to thing that way and a thing up there. So I'm going to head back, have a look at what's this way. I have a feeling that this is the optional dungeon direction. I could be wrong, hard to tell these things.
Who's next?
Oh, the hunting rifle is so nice. A lot of exploring downtown buildings in this sort of area, but looks like something's nearby. Clumping footsteps and things.
How's that? You bastard.
Yeah, I think I went up that building and across there. Alright, I think this area is clear. Oh, sorry. I think this area is all cleared out. Pushing forward. Whoop. No, those guys are a pain in the bum. They're the ones that summon rock clouds and things. Something's coming up on me. Oh. Apparently I can take the dodgy guys out of their red shield with one shot with the rifle. Very nice, very nice. Take a bit of damage. We'll pop some blood wallet. Although I just remembered I have the Mender's aura, which I could have used instead of burning a resource. I just forgot that that's the thing I picked up. This whole area is fenced off. Okay. Looking at the map, it doesn't look like there's a way to get across, but head upstairs, have a look. It does not look... Oh, wait. No, the fence is over there. Never mind. Don't want to be giving my narration for the poor guys joined in, but I've got somebody in the world. That's it first. So I'll have a look. I think I might have gotten lost. Where am I going? This way. Curious to see how this works with somebody else in the lot. Nope, he's gone. Probably should have kept it as private, but oh well. When I get around to streaming this again, because there's no way we're going to finish this in one stream. It's not a long game. I reckon it'll take at least 3-4 streams to get all the way through. I mean, without too much backpedaling and whatnot, I think it's only like a... What? Sure, the speedrunners can get through it pretty quick if you run through it without looking, like exploring all the corners for whatever you can find, which isn't really my style. Like, I'm not going to do all the normal grindy stuff that I'm prone to doing with these sort of things usually, but I wonder if that's the Shadow Walker, meaning that I can get that close to them without turning around. Not bad, not bad. Nothing says heroism like shooting all your enemies in the back. Oh man, this hunting rifle is OP at the moment. The sniper rifle has big chunks out of people, but when you're one-shotting the average guy, can't really complain. Alright. Area up there, we got the one through here. This is checkpoint. Choices. Alright, yeah, we've already started clearing out the guys up here. We'll head up, have a look. Go from there. Any treasures to be had in here? Oh, yes, we have a chest. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Those guys, I think, summon more goons. Yeah, hunting rifle being amazing. I was just talking about before he could call his dude. I actually think this hunting rifle might be superior to the sniper. Well, the sniper does a lot of damage, but the fact that you've got to, you know, wait 4 to 6 business days between each shot can kind of gives people a chance to recover and follow up, and if you don't kill them in one shot, then... Ooh, purple. I like purple. Go over and have a look at that. I like the fact that there's like a color code system for the type of item. So if you see a different dangerous situation, you're like, well, you know, it's green, it's consumable. Is it worth it? But purple. What is that? Ring of Evasion. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's the one that gives you quicker increases evade window and evade speed. Always nice. Definitely take that one. Oh, that's right. I'm getting a damage boost from the Admiral ring. But, the factor I'd forgotten is playing into the damage I'm dishing out. Still, nice current setup. I mean, by endgame, the reload speed that you've got and things like that, if you put the points in, which I did, because, you know, it was my primary weapon, and getting as many shots out of it as you can is nice. Wait, that's probably straight back here. How did I end up back here? I was aiming for that area. Did I take a building and end up out over here? I'm confused. So confused. I thought I was on that side. And somehow I ended up back here. Is there a thing here that'll get me there? Ah, yeah, no, I can see it on the map now. Okay, yep, no, I see what happened, I see what happened. It's a bit of a waste of a charge, but... You know, it's nice and quick too. Yep, full health. Alright, it'll stay active for a while. There you go, just burned out. Give me an excuse to use my pistol so I can charge that up again. Alright. Alright, new dungeon. Let's have a look what we have here. Oh, I think I know which one this is. Maybe. Yeah, Leader's Lab. Alright, Leader's Lab. Alright. Have to be careful because we got cheeky buggers like them hiding in wait. Because yeah, fun fact. If you don't shoot them, you can look at the computers. Although at the moment they don't have any power. No power. So yes, I'll just sit there inactive until you turn the power back on and then they wake up. I'm sure I've missed some. I'll know when they start crawling out of the woodwork. But I keep forgetting that's not the direction to... Well, I mean, you need the key card to turn on the power. Because you can... No, you need the key card to get through the door. Look at that. And you have the key card, but at the moment it doesn't turn on because we've got no power. So, we're gonna go here. We have a reactor. Alpha reactor terminal. Run system test. Coolant pumps passed. The coolant pumps are fine. Reactor controls. Coolant levels critical. Can't flush coolant, but you can disable the bypass. This is where guys start coming out of the woodwork. I think. Yep. There's somebody coming. See, told you I missed one. Oh, two. He would have been sitting there. That guy would have been possibly there. Wow. Oh, a couple I missed. Unless these ones just pop out of the ground. Oh, we got a big guy coming. Two big guys coming? Wow. Hey, doggo. Alright, so clearing those guys out didn't make that big a difference. Might have just added a couple bodies. Everything's gone quiet. And there goes my dog. Alright. I just realised that there was a voiceover going on there, and I couldn't understand a damn thing she was saying until right at the end. Thank you for your cooperation. You're welcome. Alright, let's try this now. That's where we came from. Busted controls, dead elevator, and some stairs. Nothing ever bad happened when you went down some stairs.
Damn it! That's all you got.
Here's somebody. Some kind of lab. There you are. Oh, can't shoot through the glass. Good to know. Oh, you found a guy. Not the guy I was planning for you to go for. Whoa, big guy.
That was rough.
Good doggo. Who's a good doggo? You're a good doggo. Alright. We got loot. We got loot up there. Fun way to get access to that. I'll get to that in a minute. Alright. We have an ominous chamber. A locked door, which I do not have a key for. Okay. access, chamber controls, initialize. That's the only thing I can do at the moment. Okay. I mustn't have found the bit I need, which is alright, because for the first bit, so this mysterious chamber is, ready for this? Oh. I did not expect that to work. Normally you need to do a thing. I didn't think it teleported you out until you found an algorithm. Or is the algorithm used for the random stuff? Oh. It's my understanding that without telling it to initialize a algorithm, it just randomly teleports you around. Alright. Because that's how you get that bit up there. I think that's just some luminite crystal, so it's probably not that necessary. Yeah, it's just luminite crystal. Alright. Don't worry about it. We will push forward. But yeah, no, it's, at some point it just teleports you randomly around the place. I don't quite know what's happened there, but... Alright, so we have some kind of boss fight. Nope. We have a dungeon. This is going to lead this to a boss fight. Not yet. We got runner walking through the sewers. Look up. There are dudes on the roof. Alright, so we just got another sewer. Oh, we do have a purple item. I like purple items. Purple items means new stuff. How many people have woken up? Get him, doggo! Oh, he vaults over the fences and everything. That's really nice. Ooh, gunslinger. Don't know what it does, but I like the sound of it. Fire rate and weapon swap speed. Yeah, you know what? There, that's been giving me extra 300% damage received. Okay. I hadn't noticed that much damage. As a rule, I try not to get hit, but still. Keep him distracted, boy. I gotta check some stuff. Did you kill my doggo? Ooh. Don't like that sound. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Shooting that direction. Damn it. If I had Hunter's Sight, I could use that to tell me where it's coming from. Oh, I assume you're coming from there. There you are. Big guy. Stuck on the environment. Make sure I'm not about to set up anybody else up by getting a better shot. Yeah. remember which end of the trigger that sound effect was. You get one for elites killed and one for elites appearing. I don't know if that was an elite appearing or an elite killed. Yeah. And you can play this with friends. It's got a multiplayer. I think it's 2 and or 3 people. At least 2.
How's that?
I think it might be at least 3. I think I heard that the Remnant 2 is 3 people. So I imagine it's the same. Alright, so there's another big room. It's going to be chockers full of dudes on the roof. The sounds they make, I wonder if these guys are people who have been infected with the root, or if they're like spawned by the root. There's not a lot of there's no signs of people there used to be, but
What? Shit.
shit indeed, my friend. Thank you for your assistance, doggo. You are indeed a good boy. Oh. All this talking is taking its toll. Coughing up a lung again. But I'm willing to try and keep some kind of banter going for you guys, because who wants to just watch a game in silence? You're here for the commentary. I apologise that the commentary is not quite as witty as it is with the Chuckleheads. I've kind of come to realise since we started doing the Chuckleheads together, rather than me just doing my alone stuff, I'm kind of the straight man, which has been an interesting realisation.
How's that?
Matt has his, Matt has big feelings. That makes him interesting. Nick is a shit stirrer, which is always fun. I think Joel's a bit of a shit stirrer too, to be honest, but... Sorry, the true Kavan. He'd be a little bit of a shit stirrer, but... Alright, this one feels like a pre-boss checkpoint. Okay. I think I know which one this is. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's this one. This one's going to be interesting. Ow. The doggo up. Oh. Damn it, missed it. Ow, ow. I think I still hear the dog. Well. I don't know what he was doing, but I didn't like the look of that. I think I lost my dog. Ow. Ow. Oh, and I'm in that corner. Not where I want to be. Oh, I hate that explosion move. Ow! And that is why this boss sucks. Oh, thank you, Doug. Whew. Made it. Displacement crystal. I do not even know what that makes. Alright, we're full up on ammo. We can be a bit more, one of the more annoying bosses. As anybody who plays any sort of challenging, quote-unquote, Souls-like games, multiple enemies can be a pain in the bum. There are a few instances of dual bosses in this game. Given that you've got guns and like a fair amount of range readily available, I think that's less annoying than they could be in, say, you know, an actual Dark Souls game. Sort of keep your distance, do some dodge. Granted, usually the enemies will have some ranged attacks of their own. All of them. Some of them are sort of ones that will charge in on you, but not too often. And usually the really aggressive charge at you ones will entering Scott. Alright, so we didn't make too much of a mistake going this way, because it looks like the bit we missed is on the other side of that. Okay. Yeah. Right, that's the checkpoint. Alright, let's head back to the ward and see what that new item will get us. Is it a gun? Is it a mod? I can't remember. Could go either way, to be honest. I'll double check, see if I picked up any traits, because I can't remember. While I think about it, we will put you down there, because I don't tend to use adrenaline. We don't want you yet.
Keep moving.
Nope, I need you.
What now? Yeah? Better be worth my time.
Flicker coat. Oh, it's a shield. 50% health and damage from oncoming attacks. Prevents from being staggered. That's kind of nice. Could be handy.
Done here?
Yeah, let's give that a try in place of the heal. I was hoping to get a new weapon, but... oh, we can upgrade that.
Be safe out there.
Helmets come and go, but chest armor tends to be... Don't know. I'm trying to think of a couple of armors that I used in the last run. Well, I found a lot. I know there's a bunch in the game I never found. It's the nature of the thing. I got quite a few weapons, quite a few mods and stuff. So many rings, it wasn't funny. But I didn't get an awful lot of armors when I was doing my last playthrough. And that's with re-rolling worlds and going on adventure, doing adventure mode, instead of, you know, repeating things because it generates more dungeons and whatnot. I got some stuff, but I think if you're not doing that, if you're just doing a straight run through, I think what you actually end up with at the end is a fairly limited range. So I think I might have one more boss before we get to the labyrinth. Okay, so the checkpoint would have just literally brought us to this. And then we can go that way, which will be the way forward, because that's behind the gate. But we'll go down here. Sorry, go down here first. Like I said, those guys spawn dudes. I was going to charge him, I probably should have popped that shield. Needless risk, but gotta live a little, do something crazy from time to time. Charge headlong into a guy shooting. Think with the crossbow? I don't know. Oh, you can pause mid-load if you have to. That's cool, that's cool. I like guns that let you do that. Pump action shotguns and things in video games tend to do that. You can load a shell, fire it, load a shell, fire it, it'll fill the thing up to the brim, based upon the urgency of your need. Someone's seen me, I think. This pistol looks cooler now. It's got the root mod, which I think looks nicer than the. I suppose the fact the human mod look. Although I do like the quote-unquote human mods. Give it a, yeah, it looks like something you've cobbled together. It's a real Fallout sort of tech feel, something held together with duct tape and clips. Do it a bit. Oh, I should tell you now that I've got the drop on you. Yeah. Oh, that was a good plan. Oh, time of knowledge. They're always handy. Another reason occasionally to re-roll the world. Because once you've been re-roll the campaign or use the adventure mode, because you can find more. I think the recharge on this is pretty long. I think the Mendozora was probably better. Yeah, honestly, the way I play, I think a heal is probably more effective than a shield. At least for now. Yeah, shield requires a bit too much planning ahead. You need to realize you're about to hit trouble. Alright, that's the other side of the wall. Alright, that's over there. Right, cool. That looks like it's a thing. The landing rifle's really good at dealing with those guys. That's nice. Oh. Pop another lozenge in a minute. Kind of eating them like candy. Door over there. Oh, like. New trait. Alright, now that's just gonna take you back to. That wasn't the bit I was looking at. There was a corner somewhere that looked like it might have been something. I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes. The problem with this first area is it all looks very samey. boss fight? Oh, that's a downward area. What's through here? Doesn't look like your normal dungeon entry. I was hoping to get to the labyrinth before the end of the stream, but only midnight. Huh? That is a boss area. So there's a optional dungeon back there that we're missing. Or is this the optional area? This might be an optional boss. I don't know. Well, we're here. Might as well see. No, I think that's the root cutting. Bird's not creepy at all with one eye. It's Tree Cthulhu. The dog out. That's a sweet point. Oh, fuck off. That's what we want to get. Down at the window for getting that soft spot is not great. Damn it. Getting a weak point is hard. Ow. Gonna run out of shots in this thing soon. Whoop. I can still hear the dog. I've been dead, I just don't know what he's doing. Ow. Oh, it makes like a little whiny noise. Haven't heard that little screamy before. Help me out, buddy. I need... Ow. Ah, bloody hell. What's going on? Ah, I need to get space to heal. There you go, my first death. I did alright. I think that's my first death. Have I died beforehand? I can't remember. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so. Would any of these be handy? And that would be helpful to get rid of, to pull the aggro off me from the little dudes. Hunter's Mark not necessarily. Could be good. Certainly help when I need to get healing done. No, yep. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna try it again with what I've got. And see how we go. Those minions. Ah, too late on that thing. What I need to do is save the rifle for him. Oh, that dog's helping. Oh, at least his hits take care of his little guys. Alright, so the roar summons the little guys. Alright. Wow. There's gonna be some of those guys. And this is where I want to go. I need ammo for my rifle. I don't need ammo for all of it. Alright, don't need a rifle. Pistol, good. Almost got him. Got him. Whew.
It's over.
Goodbye, Tree Cthulhu. You are a mighty foe and a worthy opponent.
Thanks for the ball.
Oh, quick hands. Quick hands is a good trait. In fact, if I have any, I do. I'm gonna get quick hands fast. You can never, ever have too much reload speed. Okay, who you are, okay, what you're doing. If your game has guns, reload speed is choice. I think that was the last compulsory boss. So through here should be, which means I won't be getting my favorite gun. As far as I know, it's either him or the dragon, and the dragon drops a blazing heart, which gives you the Spitfire. Excuse me. Yeah, the Spitfire, which is a submachine gun that has a flamethrower attached, and anybody who watches the channel knows I love a good flamethrower. And so the mod on that is a flamethrower, and it is really good with dealing with little shits like the minions and stuff in boss fights, and I absolutely love it. It's pretty good. And I think you can get possible 2 things from the end. I don't know what conditions need to be met for the other things. I think it's a mod or a hammer. Because the mod lets you summon those little greebly guys. That's the ones with the pickaxes, not the exploding ones.
Yeah, you killed the ant. It's just bigger dead wood. All right then.
Oh no. It gives you Spore Bloom. I mean, we'll build it, because we got the bit, you might as well. I don't know if I'm going to use it, though.
I'm not in the mood for Jack.
Because it's a long arm, I think, but it's not really long range. Yeah, low accuracy, a butt ton of damage. I'm not going to argue with the damage. And yeah, lob and an explosive, always good. Incredible powerful at close range at the cost of a reload between each round. I might take it for a spin, try it out at some point, but I won't upgrade it or anything at the moment. But with that, I'll do some more laid up, but I'm going to call that a night. I think we're just about to hit the labyrinth. Actually, I'll reveal the labyrinth, because that's kind of what I wanted to do before we end. Because the last checkpoint, it'll drop us at the labyrinth. But it's 10 to 1. and I really need to be getting to bed. So I'm going to be wrapping this up. The labyrinth reveal is pretty cool. Or actually, maybe I should hold off and start off my next mission, my next game with the labyrinth. Plus, there's the backtracking if I want to get to the dungeon we missed. But you can see it there. Got like the distortion in the air. But we will reveal that next time. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope this was interesting. If not, let me know. I won't do it again. But till then, thank you. Be good to each other. And till next time, good night.